what happens on the 31st of October. Everyone dresses up like goofballs. Well, I've got 3 goofballs waiting down here in the lobby that I'm about to introduce to you. Before I do that, let me introduce myself. I am the Giggling Guru, a.k.a. Colton Van Terve, a.k.a. I'm here to party. So if you guys are here to party, let me introduce Grin Guy number 1. This here is Mr. Gerald Hafner.
See, that's a beautiful thing because you called me Grin Guy number 1. I'm going to always hold that status over what's his name there. Hi, good to see everybody.
Oh man, you know what? My mom, she was explaining to a family friend of ours that and she's from Thailand and she doesn't speak very good English. So mom was trying to explain to her that I'm the oldest. So she said, "This is my number 1," and I turned to my brother and went, "Ha! I told you."
Yeah. Amen.
So I get it. That's fine.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm looking forward to tonight's podcast. Thanks, buddy.
That's good. You got a nice toque on, and I'm not too sure what else you got going on, but we'll get into that here soon.
Oh, we will.
Oh, yes. So without further ado, let's introduce Grin Guy numero 2.
Numero 2. Numero deuce.
Mr. D. Wayne.
Yeah!
Hey, that's not what you were dressed up as before the show.
Awesome.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's awesome, dude.
This is me. This is what happened from last week to this week. This is how bad Gerald Hafner stressed me out.
You had a bit of a week, huh?
This is what's happened.
Wow. That's elder abuse right there.
No, dude. Not even close.
That's awesome.
That's what they call the truth.
Oh, my Lord. How you doing, buddy?
The truth. This is how she goes. How's it going, boys?
It's going good.
It's going swell. Real.
I might have a special guest coming in from the bowling alley here behind us. There's a group of 12 or 14 that are all dressed up from Scooby-Doo to Skippy D to what's that guy, Mankowski, the bowler?
Who's Skippy D?
I don't know. Okay. There's even a freaking Jesus guy out there, okay, with Mary. Okay.
You know pronounced Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus is right here.
Whatever. Hey, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Hey, Shelly.
My hands way out.
Thank you.
We got to get into this mode. There we go. That's better.
That's better.
Oh, my Lord.
Well, we got one more guest here, boys. We better not stop while the train keeps rolling.
Duh.
So, Dwayne, this is your surprise guest. You go ahead and introduce your esteemed colleague.
Yeah, Dwayne. Go ahead.
So this is our guest. It's somebody that I figured that would work out really well on this show and have a lot of fun with us. His name is... Pop him up.
Oh, pop him up. Sorry, that was my cue.
That was your cue.
Hey.
This is Mexicano.
The
Executioner.
Nice to meet you, Mexican.
Thank you,
sir.
S2E8.
It's so nice to meet you.
It's also a pleasure.
Thanks, Leanne.
You know what, Dwayne?
Go ahead, Joe.
You got a really good sister, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Leanne's freaking awesome.
It is Gerald's birthday. So should we sing him a quick little happy birthday here, boys, or what?
Let's do it.
I think we should.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dwayne. Happy birthday to you. Woo.
All right.
Yes, he does, Leanne.
That was
yes,
beautiful.
he does, Leanne.
What?
Well, welcome, Executioner. I'm just reading the notes on the side, okay, Dwayne? Little focus, Grasshopper, okay?
Thank you for welcoming me there, Gerald.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice to meet you also.
There's
We've
my
never
cousin
met in our
Monique.
lives.
She still hasn't picked up her gift certificate.
She kind of pointed that out already.
I just said.
My friend Dwayne has already hooked me up with a Guru cup.
Hey, you notice that? You notice how that's done? Dwayne took care of that.
Yeah, Dwayne took care of
what's
Not
it
Gerald,
there, Mexico?
not Colton. This guy. Right here.
I'm going to find that hard to frickin' believe. Okay.
Hey, you see me throw a golf ball.
Yeah, I have.
I can throw a
okay, I'll
cup.
give you that. Okay.
I can throw a
Okay,
cup.
we're good. We're good.
I watched that
on.
episode also. It was 400 and some kilometers or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like you watched it so well, you might have been there.
Yeah. I didn't watch it. It was a very good episode. I remember watching it anyways.
So, boys, how's the week's been?
The week's been good, you guys. Yeah, been a busy week. Oh, Kayla's on. Boo.
I hear you have pretty crazy Friday nights there, Gerald.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one bowler, he was doing a little bouncing around.
Wasn't much bouncing.
I wish I would have videotaped that stuff because holy smokes.
Gerald, just
Yes,
so
sir.
you know, this is not who you think this is.
Oh, right. See, I keep guessing, right?
Who's your guess?
John Wayne, Bobbitt.
Yeah, for sure. That's what you're dressed up as, isn't it?
Oh, he a funny guy. He's short of penis, but he's a funny guy.
Quit talking about yourself like that, Gerald.
I know. Kayla, shut up, okay? Don't even go there. Whatever you said. But anyway, no, it was wow. She's walking her kids while she's watching us.
Now that's dedication.
That is dedication.
Now that is dedication.
Dead.
When I do turn in, I tune into this show. I see that she is a top fan, so I believe that.
She is probably the toppest fan.
She is probably the toppest fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably is.
No, I think,
but Dwayne,
I think we have more top fans. I know that Kayla's a top fan, but I know there's more.
no, she's the toppest of the top.
Yeah, she's the toppest of the top.
I don't know. That
See?
Robert Tompkins that is on, he's a pretty funny guy sometimes in the comments.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Robert Tompkins is actually pretty cool dude. When he comes on and stuff like that, he's the bomb.com. I gotta say, you know, he's pretty good at what he does. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. Dwayne, who are you supposed to be?
Dwayne, who are you supposed to be?
I'm not gonna lie.
Old hair metal guy.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, I am the future Gerald Hafner.
Wow.
Wow.
See,
This is what Gerald will look like when he grows a mullet.
I believe it.
hey, Robert Tompkins said hello.
Hey, Robert Tompkins.
Hey, Robert! Don't wave, you dumbass!
No, I was waving at Robert.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah,
waving at
really.
Robert, right?
Hey,
Wop, wop, wop.
Peggy Ross said happy birthday, Dwayne. Who's Peggy Ross again?
That's my Grandma Peggy, man.
Oh, Grandma Peggy.
Grandma Peggy.
Does she mind when we swear, or does she not like that?
No, she doesn't mind.
Okay,
Over
she
the
doesn't
episodes
mind?
of Gerald,
Okay.
I've seen you
Metal
ask
up,
who
Shelley.
Grandma Peggy is all the time.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Suck it up
Every
or
episode.
metal it up.
Monique, I did see your kids the other day. Metal up, Dwayne. So, who's got a story?
I know Dwayne's just itching. He's got a
Nope.
18 in his back pocket ready to go.
18 in my back pocket.
This is his birthday. He must have
Yeah.
a lot of stories. Come on.
A lot of stories that I can't tell on here. Let me
Well,
tell
what
you.
was your best costume that you ever had, Dwayne?
My what?
Well, let's start with the costume you got on right now. You're a hair metal guy.
Yep.
Robert, you're the Mexicutioner.
Yeah.
And Gerald, you want to elaborate a little bit there? Or?
Well, I'm the transgender Don Cherry. Okay. What? Why? I made this up 15 minutes before I had to be here. Okay, so I did pretty damn good.
Love the dedication, buddy. Love the dedication.
You're gonna have to apologize next week.
Yeah,
To who?
sure.
Yeah, probably. Eh? I know, right? Well,
You may
Dwayne,
get
do you want
fired.
me to tell the first story?
No, hang on. Colton,
Okay.
What are you supposed to be?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm a drunk groomsman that went on a Mexican bachelor party for a week, and I'm on like day 2. So if I'm a little off my game, it's because I'm hungover. I'm on a week-long bachelor party in Cabo.
Wow.
Things are getting a little messy. It's day 2 already, and we still got 4 more days to go. So it's gonna be
what year was the wedding?
Oh, what's that? What
year was the wedding?
Oh, it was last year.
Dude, it's past. You're still on the bender.
I remember seeing you at the wrestling match when I was wrestling down in Mexico.
Yeah, I was cheering you on too. Yeah, see, these are the shirts that we wore. You got a little sombrero with a little mustache and a little AA logo.
Why don't you have a Mexicutioner T-shirt, huh?
And then I got this little hat here.
Hey, Monique's trying to reinvent the game.
You know what's a pain in the ass, Gerald?
What?
Flying with a sombrero.
Did you get tagged at the TSA?
No, everybody thought it was the funniest thing. Like in the airport, shocker, it was the last day of the bachelor party. So we had to give her. We spent the whole day in the swim up bar. We all got the most burnt of the whole trip on that day.
Of course.
Most drunk on that day. So flying home with a sombrero and the worst hangover ever was a awful combination.
Okay, wait a minute. Hang on.
It's a cool little trick. When you're in the airport and you're tired, you just go like this, lay on the floor and go like this. And you got a sweet little hut to sleep in.
But when you're talking worst hangovers ever, isn't that a Friday night bowling to a Saturday?
No.
Holy, let's not even go there.
Well, where do you want to go?
Well, Friday night bowling. Anyway, Monique wants to change the game.
Which game?
How does she want to change the game?
Well, tonight when we say the word Dwayne, we have to take a drink, she says.
Have at her, boys.
Holy.
Well, I'll have a drink.
Like, that's the French in her, eh? She figures she can just change the game whenever she wants,
I wonder where she gets that from, Gerald.
Well, hey, we're related through marriage, okay? Right, Monique?
She's not gonna admit that.
What's that, Robert?
Related through marriage,
sir, whatever you
doesn't
are.
matter.
Hey, I got a Halloween story. I got a Halloween story. 1978.
Is that when Halloween started?
That's, you know what?
That was Gerald's 50th Halloween already.
Tom Patterson.
Were any of us alive? Oh wait, I was.
Sorry. Wow. You see, your sister Leanne and your wife Norma, they're right. This is elder abuse, Leanne, I don't ever ask for this, okay?
But you haven't heard that my sister's crazy.
Well, it was on TV. But
I love Shelly's comment. Gerald will be on the floor in no time, Shelly. I agree 100%.
100%.
So I got the first story.
Okay.
What did I say?
78.
Thank you. I was 16 years old, living up on West Peace Hill along with my friend Dwayne. Halloween night. Yes, you were there. I don't know if you were there for this. So about 3 doors down from Dwayne and about 4 doors down from Shelly was a little house, little gray house. You want to get that? A little gray house. And the Romeos lived in the house. Remember that one, Dwayne?
Yeah.
And in their backyard.
Where did the Juliettes live?
Hey, this is my story.
Oh,
okay?
sorry.
You want your story, you do your story. But this is my freaking story, okay? This is how I roll.
I think it was at the top of the hill and they rolled all the way down, wasn't it?
So anyway, we're out trick-or-treating and we decided to get a little stupid and stuff. And so at the Romeo's house, they got an outhouse in the backyard. That's how far back we're going in time, people. But anyway, so we decided
for running water.
We decided to do a gag and push the outhouse over. Well, yours truly.
Who?
Gerald Hafner. That's how yours truly works. Okay. Who am I talking to here? Okay.
We're not quite sure.
Did you hit your head at the bowling alley last night, Robert, or what? Okay.
That's not Robert.
Why do you keep calling me Robert?
Roberto.
Roberto. Your head, Gerald.
Mr. Roberto.
Robert.
Pardon, dear?
You hit your head a couple times.
Anyway, so we go to push the outhouse over. Poor Abby Romeo. Like, she's a friend of mine on Facebook, same age, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, push the outhouse over. But as I'm pushing it over, I forget there's a hole. Yeah. So I ended up in the shitter. So, yeah. I
You
just
can
thought
say you got the shit end of the stick.
I
on
got
that
the
one.
shitty end of the deal.
Oh my goodness!
I thought I was pulling the crank on somebody else, but you know what? The joke was on me, okay?
How many cranks did you say you've pulled,
Karma
Joe?
hit you immediately.
When I hit the bottom, I tried to scramble out of there so quick, and all I felt was, well, it don't matter, right? But
What did you feel, Gerald? What was your instant reaction? Did you
Squish.
I felt a little crappy.
I
But
think the word is shitty.
it took me a while to scramble out of there because everybody was laughing so flipping hard.
I know you were pissed on, but were you also pissed off?
I was a little pissed off. And nobody would help me out, you know? I can't remember who was there. I think, you know, Dwayne Charles was there, and he said, no, you're on your own, bro. And, you know, but that was my story on Halloween. That's one of them anyway.
Dwayne Charles wasn't there because Dwayne Charles would have only been 13 years old.
So you'd have been out. You skipped out on your mom. Come on.
No. I was a good boy.
No.
Oh.
And yes,
He
Leanne,
didn't.
I did use the word crazy.
Oh, where'd I go?
You're right there, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah,
As
no,
long as
he's
you-
frozen.
Yeah,
I'll
Jared
be back.
Gerald's back on his laptop versus Patrick's beautiful PC
System?
game PC. So
He's lost his guru.
I'd be shocked if we don't lose him a couple more times here throughout the evening. So be prepared for us to have a short little Gerald intermission where we actually get to talk.
Oh. Frying is flying.
Frying is flying.
That goes back to the frying pan story. Love you, sis.
Frying pan. Oops.
So, Colton, do you got a story?
Oh, Gerald's back.
Tell me your best Halloween story, Colton.
My best Halloween story. Well, I'll tell you probably my favorite costume was me and a buddy in college. We dressed up as Cheech.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Just cannot finish the story on this thing.
We dressed up as Cheech and Chong. I was Cheech, and my buddy was Chong.
Oh, nice.
I can't grow facial hair, so I tried, but obviously I couldn't. So I made a mustache, and I'm like, well, how do I get this on? I tried sticky tack, no, that didn't work. Tried duct tape. I rolled up duct tape. No, that didn't work. So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. So I super glued my mustache to my lip.
Oh my God.
And I just put it right on. And it stuck the whole night. Now we're in college, so we go out to the club and we're all dancing, having a good time. And my mustache was like coming off a little bit on the one side. Well, this girl decided she didn't like the looks of it. So ripped it right off.
Oh my God.
Man, I was not a happy camper. That was probably my favorite costume, though. Actually, another one it was right around. It was very, very timely, I guess you could say. Me and my buddy dressed up. We both just wore blue jeans. We bought white T-shirts, and we got a pig's nose. And then we had made cardboard cutouts that were like on the front and the back. Well, I was H1 and my buddy was N1.
Oh.
That was
Hey. Hey, speaking of that, you've yet to go over the rules.
How did we? Well, we're only 20 minutes.
We're
20 minutes in and no
20
rules.
minutes
Good
in.
job.
I don't even know what I'm
Welcome
supposed
back
to
to
be
another
doing.
episode of Oh Really? You can't say Oh Really because that's a drink.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. So hey, what's up, Dustin? But if you say if you say
newest famous person,
he's our newest. If you say absolutely, because Dwayne gets pissed off when I don't follow you right away, Colton. Like Dwayne actually goes on tilt. You know what I'm saying?
Buddy, you've been on tilt for 20 minutes.
Ooh, I'll say. But if you don't say absolutely, no. If you say absolutely, you got to take a drink.
20 minutes in, half cut, no rules. Fuck you.
Kayla's liking this episode, I'm guessing.
Robert?
Other rule there.
Robert, what's the other rule?
Why do you keep calling me Robert?
Yeah.
It's kind of late for that.
And why is he telling you the rule?
Yeah, I'm not a green guy.
Yeah. And the other rule is, if you talk about anything negative, that's a drink.
Oh yeah, I got something negative for you. I got something negative for you guys. How was your trip to freaking Vancouver Island, Dave?
I'll tell you the worst part.
I'll tell you the worst part. There is no best part.
The worst part.
And if you put your hands on your face, that's
Who we
a drink.
got?
What's up?
Hey, Joey Parker! Joey Parker!
Hey,
He said,
Joey,
Happy
Agent
Halloween.
98.
Joey, how about
Hey,
you?
bitch. Yeah, COVID. Fucking COVID there.
I hear his nickname is Agent 98 there, Gerald.
Agent 98. Yeah.
Agent 98. Why is he that?
Because he threw a 98 this year.
Are you sure that wasn't Colton?
No.
I promise you it was not.
Colton always gets 100, but Joey's been struggling for the last couple of years in bowling, but he threw a 98. So anytime his name's up there now in league, it says Agent 98.
Oh, dear. Sorry, Mexicutioner, you got a belt and everything?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they decided to bring me my world championship here.
Wow, how much did that cost?
Nothing. I had to win it.
You know, when I saw you wrestle the last time, I was very excited about the whole thing.
Are you talking about him wrestling with the
No, he's got some great. You guys haven't seen the Executioner wrestle. I have. Okay, live. Okay, bitch is crazy. Okay, psycho. Okay.
Hey, I got a question for Dustin. Hey, Dustin, just so you know, this is a mullet. And Robert, if you're watching, this is a mullet. And Gerald, the one thing you can't grow,
this is a mullet.
This is a mullet.
Is a mullet. By Halloween next year, I will have.
You guys are sitting there saying, "Oh, it's taking me this long. Oh, it's taking me this long." I did this in a week.
Proud of you.
Hey, you listen to me, my little crack bunny. Halloween next year, this is the mullet.
Thanks, Robert.
Why, thank you for asking, Leanne.
Hey, man, ask the right question.
That is it. No, the sale hasn't happened yet. It's November 23rd, 24th, 25th. But we've got most of it in the yard and set up, and it looks unreal. If you drive by the highway, past Richie's, you'll have a good look at that setup. It's beautiful.
Is there highways in Grand Prairie?
Might say somebody's going out of business or something like that.
Well,
is there highways in Grand Prairie?
Robert, our Executioner, that'll cost you a drink.
Are you sure that they're not dirt roads?
Negative. I'm sorry.
Well, I think dirt roads would be an upgrade because then you'd probably have less potholes.
Oh, you guys are funny. You guys don't think we have paved roads here, but we do.
That's in Gerald's parking lot, though, right? The potholes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Dwayne, it takes Gerald just as long to get a mullet as it does to let them tell you about your week.
I know.
I have to agree with that statement there, Kayla.
So, Dwayne, how was your week?
What does this tell you? I'm serious. It's like it's been a stressful week. Like when you're an old rock and roller, what are you supposed to do?
Rock and roll, dude.
I have to go play a concert, and I'm tired of playing the guitar and screaming in the dining room because People aren't listening to me anymore. Like, what am I supposed to do?
I heard Zoom concerts are a thing, and these drive-up concerts are a thing. Have you considered that?
Yeah, have you?
I have considered the drive-up concert. I put it out there. Nobody showed up.
Oh. Well, the trick is to put it near a highway, Blaine, because apparently you have all the highways in the world.
Is there highways? Where are there highways?
Do you have time for one more?
It looks
That's what happens when I wrestle.
by the highway.
Nobody shows
Doesn't that
up.
look sweet? Happy Halloween, mother.
Yeah, whatever you pour me. Look at these numb nuts.
So,
Gerald, you're pointing at yourself, buddy.
No, I'm talking to my wife.
I'm looking and I'm talking and I'm don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, she says it's got to be Robert. Hey,
There it is.
but it's not. It's Magnifico Majesto guy.
You're so
my best friend,
Cherry,
there,
just making up words right now.
executioner. I apologize for the transgender John Cherry.
John Cherry.
Thank you, friend Dwayne.
Hey, my name's John Cherry.
Warren Lavignac. How the heck are you, my friend?
There's Warren.
Well, hello, Warren. It's been a while since we've seen you.
Now,
We haven't seen you since episode 2, when you got put in your place.
Oh, my Lord.
He has built so many cool costumes.
Yeah.
And I'm very curious, Warren. What did you and the family choose to go as this year? I don't want to look at your numbnuts, Gerald, but you should get a doctor to look at those.
Oh, I would do that. Warren,
So,
answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
We should put out there to everybody that we would like them, our fans, to choose best costume out of the 4 of us.
Oh, that's me right there. I win.
What do you think?
Put on 2 hats and threw a scarf around your neck.
I win.
Oh, I
give my
think he's
long
got
hair.
a tie on too, but
I got a tie right there. Oh, right there. Yeah. The fuck's a tie?
looks like unemployed transgender Don Cherry.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was Chucky. Nice.
Warren's son came up to the counter this morning. His name is Stanley. That's all I'll say. And he wanted a drink. So my wife poured him a drink. And he said, okay, let's say cheers. Stanley's like, what is he, Warren? 5 or 6? 5. So the wife cheered him and he goes, okay, now that we cheered, now we drink. So now for a 5-year-old, you can tell what Warren does in his spare time. You know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of drinkers, and Warren is not one of them.
Right?
Warren's teaching him something bad in his off time.
Oh, and Serena was his bride. Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good answer, buddy.
Dwayne, you were saying something before Gerald cut us off. I know, shocker, but I can't remember what you were saying.
I think he was telling us something about his week.
Oh, yeah, we're still at that, eh?
Yeah, you guys could go full episodes hearing about Dwayne's week.
No. His week was very long and strenuous. Look how long his hair is and his beard. And
Yeah.
You know, the drive-in concerts are tough, man. You
He's
know,
been doing a lot of
have you
party
guys
at
been to a
night.
drive-in concert?
What's that?
Have you guys been to a drive-in concert or a drive-in
No.
comedy show? I guess
Maybe.
Bert Kreischer is doing a lot of those drive-in
He is.
comedy shows. That guy's
Maybe-
hilarious, man.
He is.
I'm not allowed to get a word in edgewise here.
But Gerald, you had 2 seconds of not talking.
And this time Colton didn't even mute you.
So, Executioner, best Halloween story.
My best Halloween story. Well, I've had a few of them since I am the executioner.
If you are the executioner, then what do you dress up as for Halloween?
Well, the one year I would have to say I did dress up as a professional golfer with a nice little sweater vest, everything like the 50s. Like you would see them golfing in the 50s, right? The sweater vest, the high socks, the low cuff jeans, right? Like halfway up your heel.
Nice.
They call them capris now, right? But I ended up going out, and I was in Calgary for a 4-day weekend. So let's say it was a 4-day bender, like my friend Colton's on right now.
Oh, come
And
on. 2 days.
Oh, sorry. Going to be 4-day.
Yeah,
1 year.
Working on
it. But yes, we were in Calgary, and it was the first night, or was it the second night? I believe it was the second night of a 4-day bender. And we went dressed up. We went out to the bar. Let's just say the shots started flowing, everything like that.
No way.
Well, oh, sorry. I forgot to add this in. It was a 50s professional golfer with a mullet. Because I found a mullet. As I was walking out, I found a wig that was a mullet. So I had to include that somehow. Well, while we were out, I ended up taking a few drinks, and a girl that was dressed up like the Hulk, painted like the Hulk, everything, painted green, everything like that. Well, we took a few shots. Let's just say the night kept going, and I ended up going home with my friends that night. We woke up, and I cleaned up the room in the morning. Was a good guest and everything like that. Cleaned up all the empty beer cans, and the girls wake up and they're like, look at me and they're like, why do you have green face paint on your face and your lips? I'm like, there's no reason. They're like, well, we did see that girl that was dressed up as the Hulk. What happened there? I was like, well, we won't talk about that. I don't kiss and tell, as they say.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. So you were making out.
That's one of. Yeah.
What was his name? What was his name? You know,
Gerald.
That's elder abuse.
Didn't quite look like the Hulk, but he colored himself green and said he was really mad all the time. Kept screaming elder abuse.
So Thomas says Gerald Hafner better get some candy from the machine. Get some jelly beans.
Thomas, why you got to bring that up? Okay. I can't leave. You guys would be lost if I left for 2 minutes to go get jelly beans. You guys wouldn't be able to handle the show, okay?
You're right.
We might hear about Dwayne's week then.
Dustin would like the Mexicutioner to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Or Mexican.
Ole, ese.
Hola.
Hola.
Oh, buenas noches, señorita.
Oh, I'll tell you a little story about speaking Mexican. Well, this goes back to the Cabo trip. We you're eating Mexican food the whole time you're down there, of course, eating as many tacos as a guy can get in you. And every once in a while, it just kicks you right in the guts and you got to go. Like, no. So we're walking downtown Cabo and it just, and I just stopped. I couldn't even walk. I just had to stop and just hold it.
Oh, no.
I have to go to the bathroom so bad. And in Cabo, it's nowhere will just let you go in to use the bathroom. Like, you can't just, hey, can I use your bathroom? Like, it's yeah. So we had to find a restaurant or a pub. So I walk up to this. We finally, like, I'm hobbling over to this restaurant, and I finally get there, and I said, Baño, por favor, rapido. And he goes, $20. And I'm like, I don't care, man. Where is it? So I just make it. I do my business. Then I look over. No toilet paper. And I'm like, well, I'm with 5 other buddies, and they're all standing outside waiting for me. I sit here long enough, somebody's gonna come check. So I just sat and waited. So Justin Renzi's opens the bathroom door. He goes, "Hey man, are you alive in there?"
Nope.
Said, "Yeah, I just need some toilet paper." So he went and asked the guy, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, there's some upstairs." Okay, well, can you go get some? Like, my friend's in there and he needs some. Oh yeah, no, just use the upstairs one. Okay, it's a little late for that. Like, do you have any? So this whole process took way too long, and
Okay.
didn't even get me toilet paper. So Justin finally went and found me some toilet paper, and took care of the paperwork and left without paying him his $20 because he didn't have toilet paper.
So is this a Halloween story?
Well, kind of. It fits in with my costume.
I'll say. But I really want to know about Dwayne. He's got the birthday boy. You know, what are you, 54 today? 55?
55, the speed limit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we need a Hallow story from you, brother. A Hallow story.
Still
Holy.
young. Spring chicken right there.
Yeah, we need some Halloween stories. I mean, share with us.
I gotta
Shelley.
say,
Gerald, you were killing it. I
What's
guess use the happy endings bathroom. Nobody pointed me in that direction.
thanks, Dustin.
Stud muffin.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, look, come on, look at this.
Well, when you have mullet,
Oh my
south
Lord.
of the Little Smoky, then
Why are you talking
How
about
do
a
you-
little smoky?
Thanks, Kayla. When you have all this,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you sure do. Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Dwayne, let's hear a Halloween story, buddy.
I gotta say this. For me, Halloween, I have good times and good thoughts and bad thoughts about Halloween. One of the best thoughts for me is when I was growing up, during the day, like at school and stuff like that on Halloween. My mom would make cake, cupcakes, all sorts of stuff, and bring them into the school to share with my class.
Cool.
And stuff like that. And that's one of my greatest memories of my birthday on Halloween.
Is cake?
And I think at the same time, I look at the bad part of it. It's like when you're a kid, you don't really get to have a party because everybody's out Halloweening.
That's a true story, buddy.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I never. And I'm pretty sure my sister who's on here right now, she can tell me whether I'm wrong or not because I am old now. And
You
so
are.
as you can tell, this is what happens when you hit 55. Like the gray hair, the beard. Like it's, it's...
you grow your hair out that long in a week. Right?
Yeah,
That's
it's this
55
long in
for
a
you.
week. And it's like, I just like, what do you do? Like you can't have you don't have a birthday party just because everybody's out Halloweening. So, and as an adult, it's the same thing, unless I'm like 9 sheets into the wind.
That sounds like a Friday night, man.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
I hate to cut you off, Dwayne, but I would have to disagree because people would celebrate that night and you would just say, it's my birthday, right? And everybody is 9 sheets to the wind once you turn about 17, 18. And it's like, next thing you know, you're drinking for free on Halloween.
Yeah.
No, that never happened. No word of a lie.
You're friends with Gerald. Gerald's pretty cheap that way. He wouldn't buy things for friends.
Oh, come on now.
Holy.
As
So
you
that
know,
was
if
pretty
you
negative
as you know
towards
if
Gerald. That
you're
was
you're friends with
overrated.
Gerald as a younger person, you're going over and pushing over shit houses, and then it's just
Overrated.
nothing but the bottom of the barrel, right?
Oh my
Why
Lord.
did Gerald fall into that hole?
That was a good pun. I
Oh
like
my
that a lot.
Like, I mean, the story just starts out shitty, and then that's how it ends.
It did. It did.
So, I got a good question as far as that story goes.
Okay.
So then did you hit the hose or did you go into the bathroom and have a shower or how did you clean up?
Like
You just swam out of a shithole.
I just swam out of a so basically what happened after that is everybody ran except me because I had no friends after that. And
I wouldn't be sticking around to help you out, I'll tell you that.
I would, some
I'm sure they
friend you
just ran
turned
because
out
it
to be
smelled like
okay.
shit right there.
So I walked home slowly as I pretty much. I took off my shirt, because I was a stud back then anyway. So I took off my shirt.
Got off
and,
the 6-pack.
and threw that off because that was a very shitty experience. And then I walked home, and Mom said, "What the hell's going on?" I said, "Mom, they pushed me into the outhouse."
Oh, you lied to your mother?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
So that's why your mom got mad at me, because you told her it was me, didn't you? You son of a bitch.
If I would have told her I pranked, well, I mean, my mom was a pranker, right? But not that way, right? But I would have been abused, right? So yeah, I lied. She put me in the shower, said, "Who did it?" I said, "I'm not saying." I could have said Leonard Goy, but I didn't.
Oh, Leonard Goy, that sounds like something he'd do for sure.
Well, he's a son of a bitch. Shelly knows Leonard Goy, so.
Oh yeah,
Robert.
Dustin's calling you left and right here about the old left and right.
Still don't know why everybody's calling me Robert. He's been commenting on here this whole time. I'm
sorry.
the executioner.
Senorita.
Oh, okay. Now, thanks there, Dustin. I mean, thanks there, Colton. Thanks.
Sorry.
What happened?
Here you go, Dustin.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dustin, I would do that. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I've got a lot.
That clears up a lot of questions.
I got a lot. Everything out there? Hey, you guys missing this?
What is it?
Inner City, Robert Tompkins.
I am missing that. Thanks for finding that, Matt. I've been looking for that everywhere.
Maybe when he comes on next time, we can talk about that stop, drop, and roll he did last night because he thought there was a fire in the bowling alley or something. I don't know. Holy shit.
Well, it was getting hot in there with the way Colton was bowling, I hear.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Nope. Whoa.
So, guys, I got a question for you.
Oh, great.
Hit me with
Halloweening. What's your favorite candy?
Well, I'll tell you what it isn't. Candy corn. I'll drink for that.
Yeah.
Executioner? Nachos?
I would have to say king size chocolate bars and pop. Sorry.
That's your favorite Halloween candy.
Gerald?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why would that be a problem?
Well, it's just not very specific. Like, I mean, any chocolate bar, you could get king size, and you could get any kind of pop. What's your
but how many people give out king size chocolate bars?
Colton, the executioner just answered the question, and you're going down on him like,
I am not going down on the executioner, Gerald. Watch your words, sir.
Pardon?
This is PG, Gerald. We need to watch the way we speak to each other.
No, I'm curious. I want you to go a little more in depth. I mean, I could say my favorite candy is chocolate too, but that that doesn't really narrow it down.
Warren just swore you.
Reese's Pieces, they're Reese bars, Reese peanut butter cups.
100%.
4 of them.
Whoa, Warren took a little offense to the candy corn debate.
Yeah, Warren, he's I think he's on his period or something. I'm not sure here.
Oh, Gerald, man, you were just hanging out in left field all day.
Well, that's where I gotta be. There you are.
Who's this guy?
Oh.
Hold on. Let me get into my other costume where you guys can see my face. All right. Let me block this out for a sec here.
I could just hide you. Look, I hit him.
Just in case you guys didn't think it was me.
Yeah, I was curious the whole time.
Hold on.
Oh my lord!
I had another costume that I was working on, but I just couldn't quite get it all together in time. I was going to dress up as Albert Einstein's brother Frank.
Frank Einstein.
And then I thought, nah, that'd be too much work. So then I was going to dress up as Darth Vader's wife, Ella.
Elevator. Here comes the dad jokes.
And I couldn't quite figure that one out. So,
hey, Shelly.
Oh, who this?
I don't know who that.
Let me stand up and show you.
Can't see it. Oh! Where did you get that shirt from, you bugger?
And the big reveal.
You stole my freaking. You stole my national shirt, you son of a bitch.
Robert, how are you?
That's my national shirt.
Nice to see you.
Well, yeah, every good
elder abuse.
Now that is the best costume. I vote
Trish?
Best costume of the night for
sure. I just looked at my wife and I said, Trish, and she said, no. How'd you get that shirt, Tompkins?
I will never reveal my accomplice.
Oh, yeah.
Accomplice.
I may bowl with a certain someone on a certain league night, but
really,
I tried to grab with that person the other night as well.
My daughter's in trouble.
We bowled them last night and we beat them. Colton.
We spanked them.
We scrushed them.
Dummied them. Warren says, you know the worst part of dressing up is Chucky? Pressing the staples into your face. Yeah, that'll hurt.
That'll leave a mark.
Kaylee Hafner, you're grounded. Yeah.
Gerald, is she over 18?
Yeah.
You can't ground her.
You can't ground her.
Yeah.
She's like, go ahead and try, Dad. It's not gonna happen.
Now I know how Robert got my Nationals shirt.
How'd you get it?
Yeah, he put it online for $2.
It's not signed. It's worth way more.
Oh,
I'm sorry, $1.50.
No,
is that the national shirt that was never used, Gerald?
Yes, that hurts even more. Don't even go there. That's another Halloween story, you piece of crap. Okay.
Oh, tell us more, Gerald, with all your exciting Halloween stories.
No, that's a different one. Oh, what the hell? You got makeup on, Dwayne? You're sexy that way, buddy. I'm telling you.
Dustin just ungrounded Kaylee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
Kaylee,
would, though.
Kaylee, don't worry. We got your back. He's not going to do anything.
Okay. She knows I'm the guy that runs the show. Okay.
Actually, I believe the manager of the bowling alley is Kaylee.
Ooh.
What she says goes.
We get that a lot here.
I hear that's why we don't listen to music on Mondays on our
competitive.
Is that where Gerald goes, this is my decision? Kaylee goes, yeah, no, that's not the decision. And then Trish comes in, this is the decision. And Gerald goes, yes, dear.
I've never done that. Kayla Bennett knows that better than anybody. I don't bow, okay? Okay.
Oh,
Gerald's PR at the bowling alley and the women run the bowling alley.
That's a true story.
Gerald's just customer relationship.
See, Shelly Duperin's right. Put that on there, Colton. Put that last comment on from Shelly. Yeah, quit drinking all the time.
What?
Yeah.
Dwayne can drag with that nice eye.
Yeah,
makeup.
you are one good.
Do you realize, Gerald, how I can pull that off? But you
I have dressed up as a woman for Halloween.
Yep.
In 1982, roughly. Guy Lund and a whole bunch of girls put some makeup on me, and I went down to the bowling alley in high heels. Nobody knew who I was because I was one sexy bitch.
Now, I'm sure you've seen the photos of Joey.
That's not bad, eh?
He said he spent 3 hours on his costume.
I wish we could put those photos up here.
3 hours. 3 hours is an understatement to make that thing look beautiful.
Because that's probably his left. That's probably his left leg, right? You know.
I was trying to get Joey to talk about it when you had him there, but you just shoot him away so quick that he just made a brief appearance.
Yeah, you were afraid of. What were you afraid of again, there, Gerald? You said a word or something.
Do I have to drink?
Yeah, I believe it involves a drink. But
what?
I can't remember what it was that.
I can't believe it's not butter.
No.
It's gone.
Shelly, I agree.
Hey, Trish.
Okay, to your roast. Gerald would be drunk in no time.
Hey,
the thing about Gerald getting drunk is he gets really saucy.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Sassy.
Bad.
Warren said he was a Powerpuff Girl one year. Made the dress himself. Damn. Did you use a sewing machine, or are you kind of like, did you?
Well,
I'd probably hit on you, Warren.
I was going to call the wife at the front counter and tell Joey to come in, but I think she's on the phone.
Or she probably has more important things to be doing than.
Oh, you're a funny guy. Yeah.
Not really. I'm just accurate.
Oh, you're a funny guy.
I'm
you're
funny.
All right, quick. Let's all talk before he gets back. Then we don't have a minute to talk.
Yeah. Well, here, I'll just hide him. And then when we're ready to have him back, we can unhide.
Yeah, when it feels good.
Yeah. When it feels right, it's really got to feel right.
So, Dwayne, what's your favorite? Do we all go over this? What's your favorite costume?
Oh, actually, so there was one Halloween that I dressed up as the Undertaker for my kids.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
Yeah, I had the long hair, like I had the mullet and the long hair and everything like that. I borrowed a jacket from a friend of mine, and I had the hat, the Undertaker hat and everything like that. And I used to do with the kids. I used to do our house up Halloween like really dark and look good. And so I sat with a red light bulb in my doorway. I had the two doors where you could have the screen door, and I had it open, and I sat in a chair, and I had old style Halloween music, like the old creepy Halloween music. And every time that a child come walking up,
sorry, you go ahead, Dwayne.
Every time that a kid or somebody would walk up to the door, I'd press play on the tape recorder, and it was loud. I'd have my head down with the sombrero and everything, head down, and I would just raise up. I had the black eyeliner, roll the eyes back into the head, stand up, walk to the door, and these kids were just like, I had one little kid that was dressed up as Batman. He was at the top of the steps. By the time I stood up, he was already back to the sidewalk by his dad going, I'm not. And he wouldn't go. And his dad even tried to carry him to the door. The kid's like, So the dad had to come to the door. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean to scare your child. And he's like, no. He says, that was the bomb.com. He says, that was good. When my kids were little, I used to just love dressing up for my kids and doing stuff. But that was probably my favorite as costume for the kids.
That's awesome.
Speaking of scare stories, I guess I worked as a camp counselor in my college summers.
That's scary enough.
That's scary enough. No, it was so much fun. My name was Stryker because we couldn't use our real name, so the counselors got together before we, started the camp, and we all made, names. Everybody made names for everybody else, right? Like you didn't get to pick your own name, and so everybody picked my name as Stryker because I was a bowler.
Oh my God,
that was my name as Stryker. So
they wouldn't have named you if you saw how they bowled.
Mission Impossible, where the kids have to like run around on the mountain like in the dark, and they have to sneak around, and like us camp counselors have flashlights and we're supposed to catch them, and it's a really fun game. Anyways, we're in the mountains, so there's bears, and we have these conversations about bears. You have to be cautious of the bears. Well, this one night we're playing, and I hear these footsteps running down, so I'm like, this is perfect. I'm gonna hide behind this tree, and as soon as those footsteps are there, I'm going to jump out and I'm going to catch this kid. I'm going to take his microfiche. He's gone. That's it. Game over.
Microfiche.
So he's running down the mountain. He's not being sneaky. So I jump out and I go, ah! And I'm in all black, and I've got black face paint and camo, kind of face paint. And I jump out and ah! And this kid bursts into tears instantly. He thought he's like, Stryker, that's not funny. I thought you were the bear.
What a guy.
I felt like a jerk.
Well,
Did you have a mask on with a machete also?
No, I did not have a mask or a machete, just a flashlight. That's it.
Really?
Really?
Did you get them all to go into the cabin with no lights?
No. No, we had lights. There's electricity.
Really?
Absolutely.
This is Cole's camp experience, not Gerald's. Gerald didn't have running electricity when he went to camp.
I remember my one time at band camp.
Actually, if when Gerald went Halloweening, there wasn't toilets, indoor toilets.
Whoa, that's uptown.
Oh, that's uptown. Nice. So, okay.
Warren was just saying that you can view his photos of him being a Powerpuff Girl on his OnlyFans account.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
Hey, Warren supports us.
I don't want to go to. What?
Warren supports us. So we have to support him. Let's go look at his
Warren,
page.
if you don't mind putting that account in the comments,
yeah.
I might use it later.
Hey, Gerald, I support Warren.
Yeah.
I'm not typing in Powderpuff Girls on my computer.
Why not?
Okay.
Okay, I'm into that.
I can't say what I was going to say.
You can say whatever you want to say, buddy.
No, not on here. You can't.
Yes, you can.
We got a whole 14 new fans out there. They're going to watch our podcast tonight once they're out of here. We got
new fans. Where are you coming up with them?
They're right out here on lanes 10 and 11 and 12. The Scooby-Doo.
Oh, and what was the other one you said? Raggy Doo or something?
Raggy Doo.
And
I was for Halloween one year.
Leanne, you see the abuse I put up with? I know.
I didn't say a word.
Elder abuse. There it is. Yeah, elder abuse.
I know Norma's going to watch this later. And, yeah, that's a lot of elder abuse going on. I'm getting a little tired of it. But I'll drink to that.
Hey, Gerald, just so you know, point out the person who is giving you the elder abuse, and it wasn't me.
It starts with you.
No, it starts with that guy over there.
No, but then it flows down to me.
No, wait. Can't do it.
Well, Gerald, you should know shit does roll down.
You're a funny guy, eh?
I am a funny guy.
I will never, ever forget that day.
I am Gerald.
Oh, my Lord.
Funny guy.
Oh, my Lord. That ticks me off.
My hair for you.
I know you've never worn a national shirt before, Robert, and I'm glad you got to wear one today. I did go to national. You didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Hey, Gerald, the funny thing is,
I actually got
worn that national shirt more than you have.
Oh.
I'll be here all night.
And Leanne says, "For you, Gerald."
Yeah, Leanne. For me.
For you.
Here, do you want this sign, Gerald? Do you want this sign?
I don't want it. Okay, I'm done with you guys.
I'll bring it to you next Friday.
You know what, Robert? I think that would be right up his alley.
Oh.
Actually, you know what, Robert? That'd be right down the gutter for him.
I don't know if you guys Go ahead, Robert.
Do you got an open lane behind you? Can you throw a gutter ball for us?
No.
Or what?
Yeah.
A Halloween special?
I would throw a gutter ball because I like to set Colton up for the freaking kill, right? I believe that Kaylee kicked your ass last night, Robert. I remember her throwing 268 or something to your fuck. I don't know. You were playing freaking Stampede Wrestling on the lanes last night.
You gotta tell me what I bowled because I don't remember. So
wow.
I got.
There we go.
All I know is I won money.
What's going on?
Sorry, it is not a
game. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Ask him about dress code.
What dress code?
Well, we were just talking about costumes and well, we all seen your amazing photos on Facebook.
You all saw who's all?
Me and Gerald and Robert. And we're just wondering how did this pop in your head? How did you decide?
It definitely wasn't my idea. I had to get convinced,
How much convincing did it take?
About a week, really. That's it.
Oh my Lord.
That's it. Luscious lips there.
Oh my Lord.
I already got the goatee coming back.
Did you have to pay for those lips?
No.
Oh, so Botox.
Yeah, Botox. Yeah. Oh, Robert's got them all.
Oh my Lord, Robert.
That one shows too much, Rob.
Okay.
There's some other good ones in there.
That dress was a little short for you there, Jeff.
Yeah. I had a good makeup artist. It took a while, actually.
Graham on Tuesday couldn't stop talking about it.
All the girls can't stop talking about it. I got more girls that night than I ever have any other night.
Shows that you're better looking as a girl than as a guy.
Hey, you're not the only one who said that.
The other people who said it, were they drunk by any chance?
I got loaded. We were all loaded.
Before the costume or after the costume?
Way before.
I do have to say he did win.
As soon as the first bit of makeup started going on, I had a couple shots of Fireball here. Get primed
Hey,
up.
Colton, is he the new VR girl in your VR world?
Listen, man, there's so much more to VR than just porn, okay?
Really? Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I promise you, man. You know what I recently found? Fishing. It's so cool, man. I'm sitting in my living room just...
Okay, well, you guys have a good night. I'm going back to my date, actually, so...
right on.
He's going to go back to throwing 98s.
98s, man, yeah.
Agent 98.
All right, well,
Agent 98.
Agent 98.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Colton, I don't get what you're trying to say.
I'm saying the playing games on the VR is amazing. I'm sitting in my lounger in my living room with a beer beside me, and I'm fishing. And I'm just sitting there and I'm fishing. I'm catching different fish.
What are you fishing for?
Fish.
What kind of fish?
All sorts of fish. All sorts of fish. But they're made up fish. They're fake fish. Like it's not like you're catching walleye.
Long-legged fish?
No, not a single one of them had legs, but there are some real gross looking eel fish.
Are you fishing in the Simpsons reality world?
It is a virtual reality. It is.
I'm sorry. In the virtual reality world.
Indeed.
Reality.
I just texted my daughter.
What
Told her she's grounded.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
You can keep saying it, but it ain't going to happen, Gerald.
I'm pretty sure we've all released her from her grounding.
She says, "What did I do?"
Say, why does Rob have my national shirt?
Hey, Colton.
Yes.
I think you should put it out there to our fans who are still on. Who do they think had the best costume?
Right here.
Light them up. Yeah, Gerald. What are you, buddy?
Kane is the scariest thing right now, Gerald Hafner.
You got that right.
I've heard some pretty good like easy costumes to make. Auntie Sandy, how the heck are you? Happy Halloween!
Any special guest?
Oh my God, come in here. Yeah. Get in there.
Who do you got? What's going on, fella?
It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Say hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Is that Jesus?
Yeah, Jesus, your Lord and Savior. I am coronavirus Jesus.
That's a drink.
Drink, man.
Yeah, that's a drink. You gotta take a drink.
I gotta take a drink?
You got to
Yeah,
take
I
another
got
drink.
Negative. We can't
Oh,
say the
can't talk.
corona.
Can't say Corona or nothing. I'm
No.
sorry for my
Hey,
gift
tell
to you.
Gerald that's a drink for him too.
No, that's fine. You can say it as many times as you like. You just got to drink.
I'm very sorry. That was a terrible gift. They're very shitty. I was like, hey, let's make a virus. And everyone was like, okay. Everyone was down at first, and then like, fuck, no one liked it.
And now everybody's down with the sickness.
Yeah, everyone's like, down with the sickness. I was
Somebody
like,
better get that boy a
oh,
bottle.
sorry. I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you truths. Very truths, you know? Sorry.
Tell me that's
Bad times.
Tell
What
him
do you
that's what
do?
could save
2020,
us.
eh? Yeah,
Yeah,
2020.
It'll get you. And if it doesn't, well, 2021.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
I
Thanks
need
for
my
having me.
headphones back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming,
Right.
Jesus.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Adios.
I'll take a drink after
I'm in.
this, but
That was just one of the many bowlers out there who dressed up tonight.
That was awesome. Hey, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the comments, but it looks like I win.
What?
Nope. Look at the one below you.
No, that one doesn't count.
No, not that one.
Ooh,
Not
that
that
was
one.
that was down with the sickness.
Nope. The birthday boy one.
Oh, the birthday boy won this year. That's because you
you
put
can
on
thank
all
my
the-
brother for that one.
Dwayne had the best costume because it's his birthday. See, that has nothing to do with the costume.
Exactly.
Only the situation.
Exactly.
matter. I'll take the victory.
Well, this is what it looks like whenever you put the banner up on the
It is, yeah.
Shut up.
That's so good.
If you guys didn't get it, I was talking like Gerald when he's muted.
Oh, thanks for telling us because we wouldn't have got it.
Now that's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're having a Gerald off. Well, Auntie Sammy said that you're not in your birthday suit, so you don't
Yeah,
get
nobody wants to see that. Nobody. Auntie Sandy, I don't know you, but that's like out of bounds.
You
Look at
have
my eyes.
you have really nice eyes, Dwayne, when you got your makeup on. I'm telling
Hey,
you.
I'm a sexy bastard.
You are. Yeah, I'm kind of a little.
It does really bring out your eyes, Dwayne.
Gerald, I'm married. Don't
Oh,
even
sorry.
go there.
Yeah, yeah. I grew up with your wife. Okay.
What kind
Actually,
of a flex is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
sec-
grew up with your wife.
Well,
Cool.
Norma and I grew up together, just like me and Dwayne grew up together.
Cool. That's a fun story. You should tell it at a party sometime.
You know what? You should really hear the thoughts that are going through my head at this moment in time, but I can't say them out loud. Look at my eyes.
I will tell a second part of that story on
Okay.
Halloween. That 4 day Halloween. So the next night, the Saturday night, we went out. We ended up meeting up with a couple of the girlfriends. You know, I will say gay friends because I think that's politically correct, right? Transgender Don Cherry. But they did take us to the gay bars in Calgary. So I did go see all 3 gay bars in Calgary that night.
You went gay bar.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm okay. I'm fine with my sexuality, Colton. I can accept it. All
Pointing
right.
out the fact that you went gay bar hopping.
You know what? You don't party until you've walked into Twisted in Calgary. All right.
I guess I
That
haven't
is a party and a half. But I was standing there dressed up. Well, I wasn't dressed up because it wasn't Halloween that night. But I was standing there as myself. And you know what? I did get hit on. And I asked if I wanted to get a drink with a guy. You know what? I accept that fact. I always thought it was weird until, a couple weeks later, I was back in one of my friend's bar. Well, I can say my friend's bar. And we were there, and every time I walked in, he would be like, "Don't hit on him. He's not gay. All right. He doesn't swing that way." And one guy looked at me finally, and he said, "You know what? You got to think when you're in a gay bar or anything like that." He's like, "You are in the woman's position when you're at a bar, right? You go hit on a woman, she walks away, you feel like a dickhead, right?" They're like, "It's the same as for us. If we come up, hit on you, and you walk away, our night's crushed." I was like, "Thank you. I've come away with a new meaning when I get hit on by a guy." It just shows that I'm attractive myself.
I guess to sum up your story, Robert, is although you did not dress up as a girl, you felt like a girl.
You can say that.
I got some clarity.
I just know that I gotta get hit on by men to feel good. So,
Right on.
as you said, Colton, I am. As I told you, earlier, Colton, I am comfortable with my sexuality.
You know what? I have the perfect little ditty here for you.
What was that one? Giving a dog a bone?
So it says, "You are unbelievable."
Thank you.
Hey, Gerald, do you have your
Yes.
hearing aids turned up?
No.
You should.
Okay.
He's got to replace the batteries in them.
And Gerald, just so you know, Shelly says, settle down after.
I ain't scared of Shelly. I'm all good.
I think she can kick your ass,
Oh,
Gerald.
guaranteed she'd kick my ass, but I ain't scared of her.
I bet
Yeah,
you
you're not-
are.
She's not in Grand Prairie.
There's that.
That's Shelly in a band, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's their band name?
Yeah. It won't take her long to get there.
Well, that was fun.
So, what's your favorite candy, boys?
I already told you.
You know what? I'm
Quit using my towel like that there, Gerald.
You're using my shirt.
Touche.
You should blow
Don't
your
worry, I've
nose.
taken really
Dwayne?
good care of it.
Dwayne, I love Reese's peanut butter cups. I always have. That's my favorite. When I got those in the bag, I was loving it, right? When I was younger.
Robert?
Yeah.
My favorite candy? I did say Reese earlier, but you know what? Sour candies. Whatever. Sour cherry blasters, sour patch kids, anything like that. It was always a plus.
Yeah.
You know what I think would be a cool thing to give kids like for Halloween? Fireworks. I think that is sweet, man.
You said fireworks, right?
Yeah, fireworks, man. You know how amazing
Nothing wrong with fireworks.
could you imagine the stories that would go on for years?
That's true.
This one guy's house in Pinnacle, he's giving out fireworks. What? Yeah. I'd have a lineup down the road.
Colton, what's your favorite candy?
Pinnacle, all you see is fireworks shooting up all night. Pew, pew, pew. Sounds like
just
gunshot.
Roman candle here, Roman candle there. Nothing too serious. Like, not going to give them like a big one, but just something fun. You just shoot each other with, right? My favorite candy, I would have. I don't know. Reese obviously is a big winner. Big fan of those. When I was a kid and I got those in the bag, I was pumped.
Yeah.
But I think if I was to go buy a chocolate bar right now, it would be a Snickers. I'm a big fan of the Snickers.
Wow.
Yeah. What about you, Dwayne? What's your goal?
You're shaking your head at our thingies here.
You're probably
When
like
I
a
was a
big
kid,
guy.
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I loved. You remember? I don't. Well, Gerald's probably the only one who will remember this because he's as old as I am. The old Halloween candies that were wrapped in the orange and the black wrappers.
God.
I loved those. I was probably the only person that I know that loved those.
No, I don't know
Right?
what that is.
They were soft
remember
and they were good.
Yeah.
But if you were to ask me now what it would be the mini O. Henry chocolate bars because I'm a huge O. Henry fan. I love the O. Henry.
You got a good memory, Dwayne, because that I forgot about those candies. They were really good. Holy.
You don't see them. You don't see those anymore. Those old Halloween. And the only time they would ever come out is Halloween.
Yeah,
it was like little wrapped up like toffee kind of candy.
Yeah, you know,
but
like
really soft.
Toffee,
I remember those. I do remember getting those, and they were really tasty. I remember
they were. And it was and the whole, now it's the O. Henry, the little O. Henry mini bars that I really love also.
Oh.
So.
Well, it's a little different than every other year this year because we probably gotten, I haven't checked because I've been on here the whole time. But like I said, we made 40 bags and we just put a little juice box and a bag of chips, right? And
that one doesn't work.
In a plastic bag. And
for us, what we did this year, my wife loves handing out candy. I don't, but my wife loves it, and she lives for it. And this year we did the baggies, like we had chocolate bars, Starburst, Skittles, suckers. We'd put a bunch of different things in a little snack bags for the kids.
I'm driving down to your house, Dwayne, right now to get some candy.
Bring it on over. We got lots left.
Get one of those bags. I want one.
Yeah, you got it. It's for you.
Why don't you just toss me one of them?
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Toss a golf ball.
Shut up! Did you guys get this plan?
Wouldn't that be something if we did, eh?
I should have thought of that, Dwayne.
We should have. I never even thought of it. We should have. It would have been classic.
I didn't even think of that until now that you said that. I was like, oh, man, that would have been perfect.
Just so everybody knows, I invited Robert on because the first time that he was on, he was concussed. 100% he was concussed, and he wasn't Robert.
Yeah.
And the reason that I figured that he wasn't Robert because Robert and I did the show, the bowling show together. And Robert did, and I will say it again, Robert did an absolute fantastic job on that bowling show. He was the bomb.com.
Oh, my Lord.
And I thought, you know what? We got to have Robert not concussed on the show. And that's where I just like, you know what? Robert, here's the plan. Here's what we're going to do. And Robert's like, I said, do you have something that we can, hide your faces? That he's like, I got the perfect thing. And that's when he put the mask on. And I'm like, yeah. And that's when I did the poster like that. And the guy that's over there that says elder abuse, he had no freaking clue.
Yeah,
none whatsoever. Colton asked me directly, is that Robert? I'm like, no.
Well,
I lied right directly to Colton. I said that. No, the first time that
you're a freaking liar is what you are.
I said, no, that's not Robert.
Yeah, originally Timmy commented, is that Robert? And then when I looked at the picture, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember Robert showing that mask before.
I am so tired of the elder abuse.
And then when we were bowling, no, I'll skip that part.
When you were bowling last night, what?
Huh?
What? I don't remember saying that I was going to be a guest. I remember saying yesterday, I was like,
you did not
your guest tomorrow. And you're like, I have no idea. And I was like, well, I'm ready to tune in. Like, I can't wait to find out who it is. The secret is like killing me. I'm like, I'm waiting for it to see it.
So that's why I didn't promote it as much because I'm like, okay, if I keep promoting this, it's going to come back and bite me in the ass. And then when Colton and I were talking earlier, I just asked Colton, I said, do you know who it is? And Colton's like, well, I think it's Robert. I'm like, no, man, you're wrong. It's not. And Colton's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, no, it isn't. And then I said, so what do you think Gerald thinks? And he goes, Gerald has no fucking clue.
I knew all along. You guys are a bunch of crackheads. I knew all along, okay?
You did not. Because you looked right. You and I talked 2 days ago, Gerald, and you said, Dwayne, I think that's you. And I'm like, no. Yeah,
I said, it's so easy when I want to get a word and I just get to mute Gerald. I said to you on the phone, Dwayne, I said, Gerald is clueless, and you're
Yeah.
like, really?
Oh, I asked Gerald yesterday, and he's like, I don't know. He's like, I
You
don't
guys are so slow. It makes me sick to my stomach. You know,
Where's
all those gutter balls. You know, those predicted gutter balls, and then I come up against the man, and I show him up like by the 5th frame, it's over. Same thing with this.
Listen,
You know?
buddy, I'm just happy that you're calling me the man because you understand how things work.
You are the man.
I like it a lot.
You are the giggling guru.
Hey, Gerald,
Yo,
if memory serves me correctly, you told me to put our ugly mugs on your car. Did that happen?
not yet.
Is that funny?
Just the way you said, ugly mugs.
No, these
Put
ugly
our
mugs.
I don't mean these ones. I mean these ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there is only one ugly mug on it, and
Wow.
it's that guy down in the.
Wow.
I'm not gonna point fingers, but you know.
Wow.
But Colton, when I do say there is one only a mug, I only have one on my cup.
That's fun.
Yeah, if I sent you one that had all 3 of us, Robert, you would just be a puddle on the floor. Not gonna lie.
But Colton, I would like you to press that little shout out button right now, because I do have a shout out. I would like to shout out to Dwayne here, my friend Dwayne.
Oh, now he's your
because
friend.
He brought me back on.
Indeed.
After I was not concussed. I did get a little loopy last night there, Dwayne. I almost did get concussed because I did fall over the left line.
Holy
twice.
man.
And everybody's like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "No, I'm good. I wasn't as drunk as it was that one
It
night,
wasn't
so."
just once. It
I
was
know,
twice.
It was twice. 30
Yeah, remember
points.
on Happy Gilmore when he goes to swing in the club and he loses the club, and then somebody goes, "Holy smokes! The club went farther than the ball."
Yeah.
That was just about Robert. Holy smokes! The ball went farther than the ball.
Oh, it did, because I do drop my ball low, right? So I drop it first, and then I went flying over.
You might want to get that checked.
Well, Robert,
It's
just
a
so
good
you
thing
know,
that the ball rolls.
Robert, just so you know, you're more than welcome, because I knew Gerald would never invite you back again because he's just Gerald.
Oh,
But
God.
I knew that you had to come back on to make up for your concussed episode, and I was more than happy to bring you back on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dwayne.
And I don't care
was
what
like-
those two asshats say whatsoever. They had no clue. Neither of them had a clue on who it was.
No. Colton didn't have a clue until he
No,
saw
Colton,
me.
you can all you want.
In the
You
lobby
didn't have a
saying-
clue.
I may or may not have had some inside information.
Oh, who told you?
From who?
That's between
From
me and
who?
that person.
Mm-hmm.
But I may or may not have had some inside information.
Timmy knows
I know
nothing.
Gerald had no clue until I said Geraldo.
What's that?
Yeah.
I said I know Gerald had no clue until I said Geraldo.
No, as soon as you started talking, it was like, oh yeah, that's Robert for sure.
No, you didn't see the little light bulb turn on in Gerald's head until then.
Is there one?
You saw him sitting there. He's like, and then he's like, I know who this is.
I think Gerald's light bulb is one of those light bulbs that are like in shop lights where it like you flick the switch and it takes about 20 minutes to warm up before you actually get to see it.
You see Robert's brother
before
there?
It turns bright.
Hey, you see Robert's brother Thomas? That's his favorite Halloween candy. If you guys have paid attention to our viewers.
Nice pivot, Gerald. I'm proud of you.
Oh,
Crispy Crunch and Butterfinger is the shit.
That's only been sitting there for 11 minutes, Gerald. Good catch.
thanks, Gerald. We really appreciated that one.
Warren found one of those candies in his kid's hall this year. He's
Nice.
I'm so excited. Oh my god! Have you guys seen the new Bo Rat?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I have not, but I've seen trailers.
I don't watch idiocy.
Oh my, it's awesome.
So,
But obviously, we don't watch the same movies. When I made a reference to 22 Jump Street last week, you guys went, huh?
No, I know that one.
Oh, you do now, eh?
Oh, I've always known. I don't
Gerald?
remember you making the reference.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, Kayla's still with us.
My name is Jeff.
Well, who's on next week, Dwayne? Who you got coming on next week? Another surprise?
sure.
All right. Don Cherry?
Not after this episode.
Oh, you on here? Okay, bisexuals. See you, Maggie. Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
We'll figure it out, boys, and who's on
I
next
know.
week.
Okay, perfect. Well, then maybe that's what we should do. We should pack it up, pack it in, and then next
Let's
week.
have a grin.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Thanks, Robert.
No, thank you. Like I said, Dwayne, big shout out to you. Thank you for bringing me back on.
Not a problem, brother.
Let me redeem my episode that I was severely injured for, that I could not drink for. But you know
Robert,
what?
you redeemed yourself twice.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Dwayne. I love
Thank
the
you.
cup, Dwayne. I love you how you switch it up tonight. Put some yellow and or orange and blue in there. So
Thank you.
Gerald's off into phone land there because he's not paying attention.
He's sleeping, man.
Yeah, he's sleeping. He's under the table by now, right? So-
Tom Patterson just
Hey.
texted me, okay?
Do you see the blanket there, boys?
Oh, I love that. I have like 4 fleece Oilers blankets that I sleep with every night. So,
Very nice.
but like I said, I love it. I was happy that I was be able to be on the Halloween special edition.
I want
feel
my
like
Glen Guru.
I want my fucking shirt back.
Gerald,
You'll get it back. I'll wear it on Monday, so it feels like so it should feel how it should be when it's
Oh my lord.
and somebody wins in it.
Oh.
All right,
Love you,
boys.
Gerald.
See you next
Okay,
week.
well done.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for sticking with us. I know it was a bit of a longer episode,
Yeah,
but
no shit.
until next week, love, peace, and chicken grease.
Peace out.
Thank you.